to Some Nights on the Internet, a show where I hang out with some of my friends and we bring up topics from all areas of the internet, from dumb, funny topics to serious topics. And yes, even life and death. Hope y'all enjoy it. All right, let's get into Act 1. Now, I'm going to go ahead and introduce some of my buddies. First on my left, we got Josh.
What's up?
And then over here, a little bit to my right, straight ahead of me, we got Jesus.
Asa.
There we go.
I think people need to know like the placement of us.
Well, okay.
I don't think people are drawing diagrams and stuff.
Maybe they like to listen. Maybe being descriptive of something is going on.
Somebody mixing this in 5.1.
This is descriptive audio, Josh.
So
It is our podcast.
Okay,
See what I'm
just
saying?
checking.
I'm just saying. Thanks. Having my back.
You also forgot one additional guest, Eric.
Oh, you know what? We got a special guest. I don't know her name.
Bruh, that's Quasar.
We got a special guest, Quasar.
She's licking my hand right now.
She's a dirty girl. Quasar, say hi. There we go. How you doing, mama? Aw, she's so cute.
Not a seagull.
Well, maybe it's a stork. A dying stork.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, guys, so welcome to the show. We got a couple topics I want to talk to some of the guys about. So, and if you guys don't like them, like I said, it's all up to y'all whether you want to talk about them or not.
And
So,
fuck you. You know what I mean?
first one,
Fuck the audience if they don't like it.
I want to bring up abortions. Are you guys pro-abortion? Not abortion?
Let's start with the easy ones first.
Yeah, we're just going to start with the easy one. What do you guys think? Like, when is it okay? When's it not okay? Or do you not care because it's not your body? It's a woman's, it's completely her deal? Or
I think abortions are all right. Like a good 10 years into the pregnancy.
This guy.
I think that obviously it's just my opinion about it. I think that obviously it's a woman's decision. It is her body.
True.
All right, well, let's personalize it. You got a girl pregnant.
Yeah, I was going to say, let's make it so, let's pretend you're the guy and you want the baby, right? And the girl's like, no, I don't want it.
No, you can't tell him how he feels about it.
Well, I'm just saying, like, I'm
that's-
trying to add some emotion
No,
into
you
it.
can't. You have to put him in the place. You can't tell him how he feels about it.
Okay, so you don't have any feelings about it.
You can't tell him how he feels. Wait for him to tell you.
Okay, you tell me how you feel about it.
There
Brad.
you go.
No, well, I don't know, man. It's kind of tough, bro, because you could say all you want. Hey, I don't want a baby, this and that, but it's not your body that is going to be, dug into. And that's, I don't know. As a man, I don't know if I can make that decision. I don't care for it. I don't care if people get it. I don't care if people, well, I do care that people are really against it, because it's like, how can you really speak for someone else,
All right, then here's the kicker. At what age or at what term or how long into the pregnancy do you think abortion should not be allowed? Or do you think there should be no time limit?
As far as term, shit, man, I don't know. I mean, I don't really know much about this, to be honest. I've never had to be in a situation where that was the thing.
All right, let's simplify it. You just got your girl pregnant. You're all the same age. You're all 22. She's pregnant.
Do I have a job?
3 weeks in. I'm still just talking to Zeus right now.
Okay.
And she says, I'm going to go get an abortion. What's your reply?
Well, I guess it just depends, because it's like, if she decided that, then at that point, I'd be like, well, it's your body. You need to do what you do. However, I think that if I wanted, or if I wasn't against having the kid and she was still doing it, then that would make me think that she didn't want to be, if she was opposed of having a child with me, maybe that's something I need to look into, But then again, it could be what she's doing in her life. And I could see why, I wouldn't want a kid 4 years ago. But now that I'm out of college, I have a career going for myself, and I have the ability to provide for myself. I don't really see, if I choose to partake in acts like that with a woman, I don't think I would ask her to abort it,
All right.
All right, well, on the flip side of this, like, this just came up randomly. This was an accident. You're not saying that she doesn't want a baby with you, but maybe the next time that a pregnancy happens, it's something that was planned other than something that just happened randomly.
I don't know, man.
So if she says, hey, I'm pregnant, I'm not opposed to having a baby with you, I just want to plan a baby. Like, can we plan to have a baby?
I can't really buy into that, bro. I feel like that's just an excuse.
Like a cop out. That's kind of, I just felt just right there, that excuse. I was like, really? You want to plan it, but now that it's here, you just want to fucking erase it like it never happened?
All right.
All right, now I got another kicker. Here's a little sidewinder to it. So let's throw the scenario in, okay? Let's say you're 22 and the girl's 21.
Why does a girl always got to be younger? Why can't you just be 22?
Because it's just how it works, playa. Besides, women are usually younger than men anyways. Anyways, all right. And let's say, like, you guys... All right, so let's say she had a boyfriend before, right? This is, back in the day.
Slut.
Just listen. So she had a boyfriend, whatever. He was a douchebag. And you guys met. You guys kicked it off. You guys really got along really well. You found love really quick. And you guys ended up having a night together. And then you go on dating for like a couple weeks. And then she just leaves and she goes back to with her ex. And then you find out she's pregnant. The chances of it being your baby, are really, really high. And then a couple weeks later, you find out she had a miscarriage. And then, like, 10 years later, she tells you, like, she felt that it was your baby. How do you feel?
That seems very specific.
What? Yeah.
Yeah.
She had a miscarriage?
Yeah.
Well, then it's not an abortion. It's a miscarriage.
Well, I know what I'm saying. How would you feel?
Well,
not you, because I already know how you feel about babies.
It was something that just happened anyway. It's not like she made a decision. It was going to happen either way.
I mean, do you feel like, oh, fuck, that was my baby? Like, could have had a kid.
Whew, close call. Whew.
Yeah, see, I knew how you feel. Jesus?
To be honest, I was in and out of that question. However, she basically, in that situation, I don't know. I mean, that it never happened, so I don't know how you could have feelings, right? Like, it's not like she went out and said, all right, I don't want this baby anyways. And regardless if it was yours or the guy she cheated on you with or whatever, well, why should it matter? Obviously it sucks that she cheated on you. You should definitely look into that.
It wasn't cheated. She was actually cheating with you. So.
Oh, so you were the side guy.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh,
but that was a God's thing anyway. It was just gonna happen.
But she never ended up with the guy. Like, the guy ended up being a douchebag. That's why I said it. She was with the douchebag, and then she just went back, like, made the mistake of dropping you, and then she was like, "Oh fuck, shouldn't have done that."
But this doesn't make sense.
What's that got to do with losing a baby?
I'm just saying, because it makes your feelings there. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I was trying to throw it in and say, like, you still got feelings for each other.
No, I don't think it matters.
All right, whatever. All right, cool. Done deal. Next.
I don't think I was asked about my opinions on abortion.
Oh, I figured you just wanted it dead.
Jeez.
That's usually how you want
my whole thing about the whole abortion argument, since you guys want to know so bad.
Do we?
Fuck. I'm going to say it anyway. Do you remember the day you were born? Do you remember being in your mom's belly? Do you remember any of that shit?
I remember I died at birth.
You don't remember dying at birth?
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
I saw the tunnel.
That was vagina.
It was still a tunnel. And I was a C-section because I was actually dead. I had an umbilical cord wrapped around my throat.
Yeah,
no lie.
But you don't remember that, right? That's just something that was told.
No, I don't remember that.
Yeah. No one remember you. Do you remember being 2? Do you remember being 3? You certainly don't remember being in.
So
in
anything
mom's
you don't
womb.
remember, it's okay to just.
No, I'm just saying. It's like you don't. I'm not saying kill a baby when it's born, but certainly in the first term or whatever, it's like there's no issues with it.
How long is the first term? I don't know. Honestly, I really don't know.
I don't know, it's like the first couple months.
Oh, really? It was a couple months. I thought it was a couple weeks.
How many terms are there? The size of a peanut.
I mean, how many terms are there?
Well,
do you know? I don't know.
Out of the 9 months, there's what, like 3 terms?
Yeah.
3 months each?
Oh, that's it?
1 term.
Oh,
3
3, 6, 9.
I would imagine.
3, 6, 9.
I'm basing it off of like college classes, right? Every semester's 4 months. Makes sense.
That's funny.
Okay, Josh, what you got?
I was looking at Demi Lovato wants to be an MMA fighter.
All right, bro. Steal my topic. Whatever.
Oh, is that yours?
No, that's all right. You got it.
That's the one that interests me.
Right,
yeah.
Can I cut in real quick? I'm going to educate you guys.
Oh, go for it.
I looked it up, so I mean,
let's go back.
All right, so it says there are 40 weeks in a pregnancy term. So
what's that, like
that
6 years
phone,
or something?
Man.
I'm not very good at math.
Stupid. That's almost a full year, Dingleberry. There's 52 weeks in a year, right? So it says, how long is a full term? Pregnancy lasts for about 280 days or 40 weeks. A preterm or premature baby is delivered before 37 weeks of your pregnancy. Extreme preterm infants are born 23 through 28 weeks. Moderately preterm infants are born between 29 and 33 weeks. Late preterm infants are born between 34 and 37 weeks. Babies born before 39 weeks gestation have a greater chance of breathing problems, low blood sugar, and other problems that may result in being admitted to a neonatal intensive care unit. So be patient. So
did that answer anything?
I didn't answer the terms, but whatever. We know it's 40 weeks, so 3 trimesters. So there's 3. You were right.
3 trimesters.
Apparently, you divide 40 to 3.
Well, 3.
He solved it. Math's biggest problem.
All right. Go ahead, you guys, with your Demi Lovato thing.
No, I thought it was interesting that she wants to be an MMA fighter.
Okay, yeah. So Demi Lovato apparently wants to be an MMA fighter. Let's see. It says
She trains with Jay Glazer, which
Hold
is
on.
pretty good.
Does she actually want to be a fighter, or she just wants to train?
She wants to be a fighter. She
Like
wants
a
an
legit
MMA
fighter?
Yeah.
Okay.
all right. So 2 questions. 1, who do you think she'd actually fight with? And 2, do you think she'd actually be good?
No.
Why
I
not?
saw some videos. Her striking. It looks all right. I mean, I'm going to get shit on for saying, but like Ronda Rousey got horrible hands, and seeing her hit mitts, she looks just like Ronda Rousey hitting mitts. She obviously doesn't have judo or jiu-jitsu at this point, but I'd say if in small amateur organization, she'd probably put up a fight.
Why do you think she'd just randomly go from making pop records to trying to get her face beat up?
Because her records didn't sell too good.
What does it matter why? She wants to be a fighter. She likes it.
No, but I mean, I guess that's more of her personality. But how do you go from making songs about, being in love or this and that to like a really gritty and dark,
I mean, honestly,
maybe not dark, but different kind of lifestyle?
I mean, you never know what happened in her private life. Maybe
Yeah.
she got beat up, or maybe some guy hit her, and she's like, "That's it. I'm going to learn how to defend myself." She started taking classes, fell in love with it, and now she's like, "You know what? I want to do this."
Yeah, who's to say what,
Oh, we don't-
what you have
there's
to do for a living
a million
for like
options.
to like him?
That's very true. It's just very odd that Demi Lovato of all people.
Look at CM Punk.
Yeah, but that's a gimmick. That's literally for a couple paychecks and he's done. Right?
One
like,
paycheck.
Well, he's going to go to Bellator now, isn't he?
And get whooped over there as well.
Well, I'm just saying he's
Well, I
going to
mean, he made 500 G. He's good.
Right.
He's good.
I don't know. I mean, maybe, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't interest me, Demi Lovato fighting. Honestly, I'd pay to see her get her ass kicked just because. Just like everybody paid to see CM Punk get his ass kicked.
A lot of people did.
And just like Brock Lesnar lost his first fight in the UFC.
The next one is there's going to be a brand new flavor of M&M's.
What?
Yeah.
What's it going to be?
They're
Apparently,
all flavored chocolate anyway.
it says fuck pretzel, fuck peanut butter, and fuck peanuts. There's going to be a new caramel M&M.
Strawberry. Ooh,
Which that's
caramel sounds good.
kind of weird because I figured of all things there would be a caramel filled M&M.
Right?
But
What if they had a strawberry one? Wouldn't that be good?
I don't know about that.
The chocolates with the strawberry cream inside of them? If they do that with M&Ms, fucking yummy.
then it would stop being M&M.
Why?
Then it would be something else.
No,
It
you
would
still
be
have the
another
chocolate
kind of
shell.
candy.
If they have
Lots
pretzels
of
in
things have a chocolate shell.
it. Okay, there's M&Ms with pretzels like he said.
But
Why
that's
can't you have
disgusting.
M&Ms
That
with-
doesn't count.
Well, it says the new treats are slightly larger than the original and feature a soft caramel center covered in milk chocolate, finished off with a crunchy candy coating. The company said in a press release.
See?
But apparently it wasn't easy to make. It took years for them to develop the tech required to fill M&Ms with caramel. A team of engineers have developed brand new machinery just to get the job done.
I don't like that. I don't
It's a
think my
sticky
candy
situation.
should have to be engineered. You know what I mean? It shouldn't take years of developing some machinery to give me a candy I should like. You know what I mean? Like,
I think you're on your
Well,
own. on that one,
no,
but-
most of man-made
Right.
shit. I mean, if it takes a lot of time to do it, it's probably going to be bad for you. Imagine
Right.
how long it took to make the, to make Coke, right? Like, what
Coke?
kind of bullshit goes in Coke?
Oh, Coca-Cola?
yeah, there's a ton of bullshit in it. That's why it's not good for you.
Well,
I'm
back
just
in the
saying.
day, there was actually real Coke in it.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, I'm agreeing with you, like, stuff like that
You
has
were
to be
agreeing with
manufactured.
me? Wow, don't do it so heavily. Jeez, bro.
I guess
Talking
Josh is
about-
feeling a little
God,
soft
yeah,
today.
I'm feeling a little like everybody's against me.
I literally just said I agree with you.
Yeah,
You got the dog in
it
your
took
hand,
like
man. You're good.
A long time.
I'm actually a little jealous because
Special guest is in your lap, bud.
I'm over here by myself.
Right? Me too.
You're like a cute little dog.
Whatever, you got a nice little Starbucks over there. What do I got?
That's right. Josh, what is this shit, by the way? This is a thing Josh gets like every fucking day, at least twice a day.
Four shots.
4 shots of espresso.
Over ice.
That's all it is?
Yeah.
No,
Over ice.
Over ice.
Can't say just 4 shots because they'll get it wrong. He'll be
Yeah,
like,
because they're fucking retarded.
ice first. You ever see Josh get mad at the fucking Starbucks people? It's fucking hilarious.
That's funny.
Bro, fucking 4 shots over ice. You didn't put it over the ice, I could tell.
Well, for one, they're not doing it in a fucking bank vault. They're doing it behind some glass where everyone can see. So if you're gonna not listen, like, at least make sure I'm not watching you. Fucking tards.
You act like you watch them the whole time.
I do.
No.
Bruh.
Dude, I've seen you when
Bruh.
we were hanging out talking, you weren't paying no attention. Then you were like, No, I'm going back.
Well,
Yo, this wasn't made right. And the fucking little girl's like, oh my God, he's going to hit me.
Fuck that little girl.
And you're like, I'm going to fucking hit you. You better make it
I
right.
didn't say that. I was thinking it.
I know.
Dude, the other day he fucking yelled at someone. We were at, where were we
What?
at? Where the fuck were we at? You yelled
Josh
at
is a
someone, made him
beast.
feel real bad. We were getting lunch.
I think you're taking steroids. That's why you're getting so big now.
No.
Dude, he flexed like a motherfucker too the other day. Remember that? Remember that day? Yeah, you remember that? Yeah. I forgot what the fuck it was for.
I stretched. I didn't flex.
I complimented. I was like, Josh, you look really good. He's like, yeah.
It was morning. I had to stretch.
I was like, dude, in the fucking middle of the studio? Whatever. Where was it that you yelled at that poor
I
little
didn't
girl?
yell at anyone.
You were like, fucking bitch. Oh, we were at Cane's. That's right. You were.
The dumb cunt. I asked 3 times for hot sauce, and she said, Hand us the bag. Is there hot sauce in it? No. She's fucking retarded.
He was like, hey, where's the hot sauce? And she's like, oh, it's in the bag, sir. You sure? Yes. And then we drove off, and I was like, dude, there's no hot sauce. He's like, fuck.
Did you guys go back?
No.
Oh, shit. You're
Josh
lucky.
pushed out.
You're good you didn't take them back because it would have been not cool.
All right.
Josh's
the
beard
one
hairs would have been falling out.
The one that got me in the most trouble with my lady was we were at Starbucks. They made my drink, and it was fine. I went to the little coffee stand where the cream is, and it wasn't there. So I went back to the girl, and I was like, hey, can I get a half and half? And she goes, oh, it's not out there? And I said, well, if it was out there, I'd be using it right now. And apparently that was the most rude thing I've ever said in my life because Joe got freaking mad at me. And the girl looked at me like I had just murdered her fucking cat. And I was just like, well, that's what you get when you ask stupid fucking questions.
Right. Was this at Coffee Bean or was this at
This was at Starbucks.
Starbucks? It was Starbucks?
Yeah.
Huh.
So I was just like, I don't mean to be rude, but when you're that stupid, how else am I supposed to talk to you? You know what I mean?
That's why you went to 2 interviews with Venetian and never got the job.
Well,
because people ask a lot of dumb questions, bro, and you just got to go, yes, sir. Actually, if you know, whatever, and do your thing.
That's actually like the point of customer service.
Right.
Is sitting there smiling,
And
getting
it's
shit
on
on.
both terms. Even when you're not at work, you should always still have good
Like
manners.
imagine I used to work at Chick-fil-A, so I'd be like, they'd be like, oh, thank you. I'd be like, my pleasure.
My pleasure.
You fucking bitch. My pleasure.
Yeah.
After they'd be like, oh, I'll take the 12 chicken.
I said I want 12 pieces of ketchup packs.
so wait, I'm wrong with her saying.
I think you're wrong.
Nobody's wrong.
I think you're wrong being that mad about something so little.
It's not that
I
you're
didn't
wrong.
I wasn't mad. Like I didn't say it in like some horrible
Asshole,
dick
like,
way. I just said, well, if it was out there, I'd be using it right now.
I don't know. I don't believe that because you literally made the girl cry at Cane's by asking her for hot sauce.
You're gonna say
You
literally.
yelled it like 3 or 4 times, and she was like,
And I should have done it 3 more times.
she was like
because she obviously
16
got it
years
wrong.
old.
She's fucking
You
retarded.
yelled at her, fucking threw her down.
Yeah, he yells at little girls a lot.
That's it. She's like, she can't.
Just kidding.
Have you seen that video where that lady she goes back up to Chick-fil-A or wherever the fuck she's at, and she catches a girl. The girl had taken her card like a couple weeks ago.
Oh, that was a
Oh,
Starbucks.
Starbucks.
Was it Starbucks?
Yeah, she caught it through the drive-through, and then she told her about it, and then she
was
said,
like,
"By the way, the cops
"No,
are coming."
I'm a good girl. I play soccer.
Yeah,
That was the same moment. Josh was like, "Where the fuck's my hot sauce?"
She's like, I play soccer.
I play soccer.
I was like, you're black. You don't play soccer. It's a fucking lie.
She wasn't black. She was white.
she's I play soccer.
She was white.
At Cane's, yeah. Anyways, you fucking scarred her for life. She probably quit.
Good.
Anyways, so
Incredible.
we just saw the Logan trailer. What are our thoughts?
That's you guys. I didn't feel it, so you guys go ahead and talk about that. I'm gonna sit out.
You
on
didn't
This
feel it.
You
I
can't
didn't.
sit out.
one. I'm gonna sit out on this one. It's all you guys.
I think when I first saw it, and when I heard ding ding ding, fucking hurt by Johnny Cash, I lost my mind. I was like, this is
Yeah, the
probably
song
gonna be
was cool.
this is gonna be the saddest shit I've ever fucking seen. And it looks a lot like did you ever play The Last of Us? It's like one of the best games for the PlayStation.
Yeah, I keep hearing about that game. I think I've seen one of my buddies play it online though.
Yeah, it's basically a tale about some dude who it's like a zombie thing going on, and he ends up losing his daughter in the very beginning, and then through that bullshit life that he's living, he meets another little girl who's immune to this shit, and over time they bond together like father and daughter kind of thing.
That's
And
awesome.
That's what Logan reminds me of. It's gonna be like a real sweet. Apparently it's gonna be Hugh Jackman's like swan song.
I think it looked really good compared to other Wolverine / X-Men movies. I don't like the X-Men movies. I think they fuck them all up.
You didn't like First Class?
No, that was the best of all of them, but it's still not it's not near an Avengers or Guardians of the Galaxy. It's not even I don't even think it's in the same league as what Marvel does.
But it's like a different universe.
How is it a different universe?
Well, because they're trying to live away from each other because of the rights and shit.
No, I don't.
So
I'm just talking about the quality of the story and the way the movie is made. They're not even on the same level.
Oh, for sure. Well, that's because even Marvel movies, Marvel TV shows, they're just.
It's something that was thought about and planned for a long time, and they're building a good universe. The Sony Fox people, they think, oh, this time we'll do it, and we'll change it all up. We'll go dark. Oh, that didn't work. We'll make it funny. Oh, that didn't work. How about it's just because you're trying to be like what's hot right now? Oh, Nolan did dark for Batman so well. Let's do dark. No, we fucked that up because we're trying to do something that we're not good at. It's not like they don't get good directors. I think they have horrible producers, and they just impose these wrong thoughts and pressures on these directors that could otherwise tell a good story. And I think this one, being like the way it looks like they finally said, hey, Mangold, do your thing. Because that's how he does things. He's like with Walk the Line and 310 to Yuma. Like, he made a Western cool again. That hasn't been done in a while.
Yeah, that's true. 310 to Yuma is one of my favorite movies. But
I think like Open Range.
Open Range good, but that was still over a decade ago.
Or I don't know the time. That's a really cool movie to me.
No, it is. That's a Kevin Costner movie.
I really like that article you showed me like a couple months ago. It's the one where, some dude was mad that a lot of the big dogs in Hollywood weren't getting, like they came out with shitty movies. They produced shitty, but they're not facing any repercussions for it. And I think that's unfair because, these guys are making really shitty edits and really shitty calls. And the people who are lower are getting shit on, like the...
Yeah, that was Sony Fox for Superman Batman.
Can I cut in with another movie that I want to see?
Go for it.
There's a new one with Mel Gibson coming out.
Looks Hacksaw Ridge?
Yeah, that game looks awesome.
He directed it.
I mean, the movie, sorry.
What's it called?
Hacksaw Ridge.
Oh.
Apparently got good reviews at Cannes, I believe.
I think it's like another Western or something like that.
What? It's
not a Western, sorry. It's what?
World War II.
Yeah, that's what I said. Never mind.
It
looks really cool.
Based on the
kid that doesn't shoot anybody.
He vowed to not kill anyone, but he was a doctor. But he just went out there and
Dobbs or something, I think.
He was just saving lives like crazy.
And it's legit. Like, he really did. He saved over 75 soldiers or something.
Yeah,
he got blown up in the end. He's still alive, but he got hit with a grenade.
Speaking of saving soldiers, I was talking to Josh about it today. Have you seen that new thing where, like, let's just say, if they get shot in the leg and they start fucking bleeding, there's like a thing that they stick in your leg and they inject it, and it's like those little package peanuts.
I've seen those, and it just closes the clot.
How fucking cool is that, man?
That's cool, but I wonder if that shit hurts even more. You know what I mean?
Would you rather it hurt, or would you rather lose your fucking leg? You know what I'm saying? Get some nasty ass infection while you're out there.
Right. No, I think it's cool. I'm just saying I think it might hurt. You know what I mean? But of course it hurts to get shot anyway.
Well,
and then plus your nerves are going to be all shot and you're in shock. So really you wouldn't feel it. But I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I think you would feel it.
But that's curious.
No, your body would be in shock.
I wonder how that would feel. Because I know you'd feel.
We'd be shoving up your ass on the show just to see how it goes.
Well, a little ass play. Got it. I'll keep that in mind when I have hemorrhoids.
We get one of those pins and be like, all right, Jesus, you ready?
Fuck it.
I can feel it growing inside it. Ooh.
I like this a lot.
I'm coming. Oh, guys, it's all over Josh's face.
On his beard.
What are we talking about?
Okay.
Blood now, or is it?
This is why men pretend to be. Okay. This is why men pretend to be women online.
See, this is why if you guys have a trouble with Trump's words, then you're not gonna like the show because we say worse stuff than that.
I have no understanding of this catfishing thing.
Okay, so basically, do you know what a catfish is?
Well, it's like somebody online fucking with someone else.
Well, no, it's a fish.
Huh?
So, it's got little whiskers and it's got called barbs. And
somebody fucking with someone else, pretending to be someone. But what's the long game?
The long game is like, I don't know, because these people, Well, it's like you would imagine that the people who do this are searching for attention, right? Like, let's just say like you feel like you're not attractive, so you pose as someone else who actually is attractive, and those people would get a lot more attention than
That
someone.
still gets you nothing.
No, but
in
for
real
them,
life,
it's that temporary satisfaction. It could be just as much as a couple texts a day.
So you read something
No,
that's
like
not even like
no,
a
it's like-
comment on a picture that's not you, and you feel good about it.
yeah. Well,
What?
no, it's like a mental. It's like a.
That's a mental disorder.
I wouldn't say it's a mental disorder. I think it's like it's a whole confidence thing, right? Like it's really with online dating, right?
I was just about to say, wouldn't this just be more like online dating
like
stuff? Because there's always somebody like, oh, I'm
online
5'7" and I'm a model on part time, and then when they see each other, it's like some 5'2" fat guy. And,
Right. But that's going somewhere. That's going to a result. That's going, oh, I lied. Now I'm going to go meet this person. They're going to judge me in real life. And
That's
I'm
what
like,
catfish is, though.
That's catfish.
So they do get to a.
Well, there's two types, I believe, from what I've seen, right? Like, there's a show Catfish, which shows that there's people who get stringed along all these years and they finally meet up because at some point they want to actually see the person that they quote, have fell in love with or been feeling. But there's also people who literally do it just to do it for that attention. You got to understand, there's a lot of people who just seek out attention like that because they don't either get it enough at their house.
So that's a mental health issue.
Yeah.
The long one where you're still going to meet after you've lied to someone for years, like what does that net you? Just more disappointment?
Desperation. I don't see what else it could be because you know that the people, they're only talking to you and they're only liking you because of the image they have. However, there could be like a small shred of hope that could say, hey, regardless, like the looks is what brought the guy in, but my personality is what made him fall in love with me. So he could meet up. I mean, it's totally possible, like it's just a lot of people don't feel good in their own bodies, so they find things that are people that look good.
Look, no. There's people that just go together. Sometimes there's those couples that you look and you go, ooh, how did that happen?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's like
Hugh Hefner with every wife he's ever had.
Well, that's money. They're saying normal people. It's like you're walking down the street and you see like
some overly fat guy with a nice, pretty, skinny girl, and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you kind of wonder that.
Right.
But you also see like
black guy with an Asian chick. You're like,
or
really?
I'll just spit something out and then you can agree with that.
I was trying to help you out.
I'm saying, you see, I was trying to be nice to what I was going to say because it's going to be like an overweight type girl who's not very attractive.
Uh-huh.
But there's someone for that girl. There's probably an overweight, fairly unattractive
yeah, for sure,
dude, and they're gonna kind of rate themselves and go, hey, I'm a 5.
Remember when me and you went to go to that zombie thing? Remember the big couple?
Nah.
Really?
I have the worst memory ever, bro.
We did the zombie combat ops thing. Remember
I remember doing that.
They both smelled like mildew.
You think I'm gonna remember everyone who was
They
there?
were in front of us like the whole fucking time.
Josh was coming to a point.
Oh, I was just trying to see if you remembered. Didn't say it like that couple, but yeah, go ahead.
Well, I'm just saying that there are people for other people, no matter what.
Right.
To think that you're gonna go on and do this catfishing thing, and I'm gonna spend 3 years, and maybe when I show up, I'm gonna be convinced that my personality is so great, and they're gonna fall in love, and we're gonna get married.
Which does happen.
I'm sure it's like less than 1% of the time that happens. Or you can stop with your mental illness, go out into the world, be realistic about who you can meet, and form something real. Or fuck it, if you got like a crazy awesome personality and you got some confidence, you can go up to the hottest girl every day and just play the odds, one a day. Eventually one of these girls is gonna be like, oh my god, that guy was funny, he's got confidence, that was sexy.
For sure.
Right.
So like there's a way to make it happen. It's like if there's someone for everyone, or you can go out and you can kind of play up. If you're a 5, you can go get a 7, you can go get 8. You can get rich, you can get a 10 or 11. You can go to 11 when you got money.
I was like, all right, didn't know there was 11.
Yeah, there's always an 11. Turn it up to 11.
I don't know about that.
I'm just saying, the people who are going to devote all this time to this fucking internet bullshit, I think it's a mental illness.
So I got a question, you guys. So this one is it worse to have your dog left in a car or a child, and why? Josh, go ahead and take this one.
Dogs are children, bro.
I love dogs
Yeah.
a whole lot more than I love children.
You love
But
them more than your nieces?
No. All right, I was going to get to it. Always cutting me off. Great host.
Sorry, but I just had a question. I had to get it in.
Kid, like look, it's wrong both ways. If I have to side with something, it's just unfair to say that I have to side with one of them. I don't like this question. It's really manipulative. If it's a, all right, now I'm mad about it. I'll tell you something. You know, like
Just answer it like Trump.
the person that leaves a dog and or child in the car.
No, not and. Just one or the other.
They're the same to me. One is less annoying, but look, the person should be murdered that does that.
Murdered?
The person who leaves a dog and or child in the car should be killed.
Killed, or you think they should just be left in the car the same?
No.
So they learn their lesson.
I don't think you could emulate that.
Oh, fuck yeah. On a hot summer's day, leave them in, like, say you left the cat in there for 5 minutes, leave them in there for 20.
Well, a dog is going to react a lot differently.
Oh, definitely.
But Josh, keep going with your thing.
Well, look, the thing is, like, dogs are animals. They're helpless. Like, what's a dog going to do? He's going to get mad and he's going to chew up your seat. But he's covered with fur, and it's a fucked up situation. A kid is, you know, a developing child that's going to overheat, is going to have mental issues after that if it gets bad enough, or just die. So it's like the person who does that is so irresponsible. It makes me mad. I want to kill those people. What, I have to pick one?
Yeah, you gotta pick one. You're still not picking one.
Just say dogs, dude.
No, I gotta say dogs because
it's fine.
Look, it's awful. It's unfortunate, but if a kid who was born to that parent that's gonna leave him, it might be beneficial for that kid just to die. Because to grow up in a house where your mom or dad is gonna leave you in a fucking burning car, it might be the easiest way out. You got like 17, 18 more years of that fucking getting mistreated. It might just be, you know. I think all kids go to heaven, right? Is that like the thing?
Oh, that's all dogs go to heaven, bro.
Well, let's throw kids into that mix. You know what I mean?
Kids too, apparently.
Yeah, kids too. There's something in the Bible about that shit.
I was making a joke to the movie, but I think you don't know that movie because you're too young.
Nope.
Damn.
Over the head.
See, if you'd known it, you would have laughed because you would have known it.
I laughed. I thought it was funny.
Looks like you're wearing a vest right now.
Yeah, it's bulletproof.
No, but like you look like a Latin and shit. So I gotta go with the dogs.
Jesus.
I gotta go with the kids only because I think it's fucked up like what Josh was saying. Like if you're gonna be a piece of shit and choose how like if it's like they're both like you have to be responsible to be able to have a pet and or child. I feel like a child needs you a lot more than a dog does. So to be that careless to leave a child in the car, I feel like you should be punished really extremely. Because, I mean, how do you really say, okay, I'm going in there just for eggs, and you're going to leave your kid in there, and they can't do shit? You know, and how you're saying, I'm imagining this kid in a car seat. So he's literally sitting there, and the sun's going to be beaten up. He's going to get harder and harder to breathe with his underdeveloped lungs, and he's going to suffocate himself. I think that's one of the worst ways to go out is by, you know, by suffocating, lack of oxygen. Right. Or like Josh said, you know, if anything, he will lose enough to where it affects his brain cells. And again, he's still developing.
Right.
So at that point, you basically killed your child.
Yeah.
So I think it'd be worse for a kid.
Well, see, now you're overlooking the, like, dogs are going to go through the same thing.
No, but I was getting to that.
You know, they still feel pain.
No, I was going to get to that. If you just let me talk. I would say that I only pick children over dogs because realistically, I think that a human life is probably the more valuable than a pet's life in most cases.
Harambe.
Because Oh,
Dicks
fuck,
out.
you got me there. You didn't say
out.
gorilla. You said dog. You didn't say gorilla. But no,
You said human
I think
life,
that's
so I'm
I think that's a cop out politically correct
but
answer is saying that.
I'm trying to explain myself. I'm saying that I understand. I really feel bad. If I saw a dog in someone's car and it looked like it was, I'd break that fucking
Dehydrating
car.
stuff,
I'd break
right.
that fucking car window, dude. I'm not saying that a dog's life is. I'm not saying it's it's a piece of shit. Like what dog's a dog. It's just that I feel like a child is gonna do more if brought up than a dog would, because a dog has an average of 7 to 12 years on this earth versus a child who has up to maybe 80. So that child could I don't know, it could grow up to do a lot more for everyone than a dog could.
Not being raised by those parents.
Well, obviously not. Those parents. The real problem in this scenario is the parents or the people that choose to leave an animal and or child defenseless in a hot environment. Especially growing up in Texas, a lot of that shit happened. People would be like, "Yo, I'm going in there for just some milk or eggs," and they leave their kid in and come back, Johnny's dead. Or come back and the dogs. I saw a video one time where they had left the dog in the back of a Jeep, and it was just sitting there fucking, like fucking dying basically. And like that's so shitty, man. But I have to go with the child on this.
I thought I knew you.
Well,
Eric?
but that's different though. You don't like kids and you don't like people in general.
Eric? Oh,
Me?
don't ever pet my dog again.
Man, it just depends.
Fuck you. Say fuck that. Hell no. Pick one.
No, I think it's worth to leave a dog in there, man. I mean, kids are kids. I think we have too many, and I think we're overpopulated as it is.
Well, look at that. Now I'm the fucking dick.
No answer is incorrect or wrong. I'm just saying, it's just it's all what you feel.
Might not be wrong, but mine was right.
So for me, I would say dogs. I think dogs are cooler, and I think dogs have more emotions than humans do sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, and they care
you're
more.
talking
They're
about
more.
a child.
Yeah,
They're
children
both-
don't have emotions, man. They're just needy. They will need you to wipe their ass. And
That's
all
true.
that stuff. Like, it's different. A dog is your companion.
Yeah, but I mean,
But
if
children, it's just your baby
Children
the whole
are,
time.
I think, like technically you're a sociopath until you're like 15. It's like,
makes sense.
they're all
Pretty
fucked
much.
up.
Children are dicks.
They're all psycho killers until they've developed.
Makes sense. But I think that if a news article came out and it had said a child had died versus a dog, I would think that the child would impact more.
I would certainly be more upset about the dog.
Animal cruelty is really fucked up. Really fucked
It's
up.
a federal crime now, by the way.
It should be. Dude, people who beat animals or make them fight and do all
Is
that
it-
other bullshit,
Is it a
it's fucked
federal?
up.
Sorry, is it a federal crime nationwide or just statewide?
It's
Federal,
It's
bro.
federal. It's nationwide.
Oh,
Way to go. I don't want to sound stupid.
Yeah.
my bad, Jesus. Go ahead, my bad.
No, you're good, dude. Now you can get out of this so we can do that
That's
second
a
segment.
depressing ass question.
That was.
All right, that's closing up on Act 1. So, before the end of every episode, I want to do something that could be fun for you guys. I have a list of ideas. However, for today, the idea is convince me to want you. I'm going to read 4 subjects. Then Josh and I will each choose one to represent. We then will try to convince Jesus that we are better for him than the other. The subjects are blindness, an assault rifle, a bitch slap, or a box full of confetti. So, Josh, which one do you want to pick?
I'm leaning toward bitch slap.
You want to be a bitch? You're going to try to convince him that a bitch slap is best for him?
Yeah.
you just chose that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I got somewhere I'm taking it.
Okay.
Oh, it's gonna be a millennial
I'm
joke.
going to choose blindness.
You're not gonna choose an assault rifle? I put that in for you.
Go ahead, Josh. Why is a bitch slap better?
Oh, I got to go first?
Yeah.
No, I want you to go first. I went first on the last thing.
No.
No, I want to hear what you're going to say.
Negative.
I choose Eric to go first.
That's bullshit. Paper, rock, scissors.
Hey man, you're
Best
really,
team.
you're really losing your case here, bro.
Well, I chose blindness so you couldn't see the bitch slap coming.
Damn, that's pretty fucking good.
So it was. I kind of really wanted Josh to go first. Thanks for fucking that up for me, though. I
No,
appreciate it.
but it's even
That
funny.
still landed, bro.
Yeah, that landed fucking.
But now I
sweet.
want to hear about
That
blindness.
felt like a bitch slap.
All right, go ahead, Josh. Why is bitch slap better?
You still got to go.
I still gotta keep going.
I know. I mean, he said it. You're gonna say
I
something.
thought we were gonna go back and forth and try to
That
convince.
was his joke?
Huh?
His joke was his whole thing?
If he wants it to be,
that's
I
some
don't know.
bullshit. I didn't hear an explanation.
That was the explanation. That's good enough. I mean, it's because of what you chose. I thought we were just picking. I thought we were gonna go back and forth and try to give you, ideas of how, like, boom, 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 like a debate.
It could be that, or you could all say what you gotta say.
I don't think it's a debate.
Well,
you make your case for blindness, and I'll make my case for a bitch slap.
I think I would like it to be a debate, though.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
Like a rap battle.
He says a couple things, you say a couple things, and y'all start shitting on each other. But so
Don't see it coming. Go.
That was horrible. You're like a blind rapper.
I guess just start from the
Blind
top.
rapper reading the lyrics. He's all.
Hey, no disrespect to the blind reading braille.
No, I was just.
That's dope.
No, that shit is tight. That shit's
All right, go ahead, Josh.
All right. Well, all right. I'm leaning toward bitch slap because, like, while I'm trying to be that rapper.
Good thing I'm blind. I have to see you stutter.
All right, hold on. If this is a situation where I'm gonna hit you, like, you're already kind of fucked. So I'm saying the easiest solution is I'm gonna bitch slap you instead of punch you to let you know that this is like
blindness really seems better. Right
this
now.
is a 1 compared to what could happen. You know what I mean? It's like you're not gonna like this bitch slap, but if you want to come back with it, like, I can start smacking you up, like, with some hands. Know what I mean? And I can do some jujitsu on you.
But so regardless, I'm gonna get beat up. So
No.
that doesn't seem beneficial to
a
me.
bitch slap is like a warning shot. You don't really want to get shot.
Bitch slap's a bitch slap, and I don't like bitch slaps.
Nah, the bitch slap is what comes first before, like, hands start getting thrown for real.
No, but why is a bitch slap better than going blind?
Well, you'll recover from bitch slap.
You can recover from blindness nowadays.
Huh?
Yeah. That's true.
That's true?
Very
Yes.
true. Yeah, I don't know about recover from blindness.
Well, not
I didn't-
recover,
I
but
didn't
there's
know that.
technology that can make you see
I didn't do all
again.
my
We're
homework.
very limited right now. But
Well, how long was he blind?
I think he had.
It was
I
from the
think
bitch slap, which actually caused his blindness.
he was born
Guess it was
blind.
more than a warning shot.
He was born blind, and he went through a couple trials, and they were able to, based on his taste, right? They were able to emulate something, where he
Colors and
could-
things that he can.
Yeah, I don't know. I know they use taste. It's pretty weird.
Well, they have this electric thing that goes in now too, which goes behind the the orbital thing, whatever, and it acts as your retina, I think it is, whatever, the one that's upside down. I don't know.
So this is a rigged argument.
No, you just chose
If
the wrong
blindness is temporary, then why is it on there?
one. No,
Well,
he's literally making a case. Though.
No, exactly, and
He's
this
making a
is
case.
true though. So I'm not saying it's a case for everybody because it's super expensive. So obviously not everybody's gonna be able to afford
They're
it.
saying, hey, it doesn't matter to be blind because it'll be cured tomorrow anyway. So just be blind.
Negative.
That's some bullshit.
No, but you can
sounds
say-
like you're losing, bro. You're starting to sound like
it
Hillary
just
right
it
now.
really seems like you're not playing the game right.
Well, it's irritating.
No, but Eric, he did bring us some good ass points about being blind versus the bitch slap because you're like, yo, I'm gonna hurt you a lot worse, but a bitch slap is the beginning. It's like, oh, or I could go with Eric's idea.
Did you want to change yours?
I don't like this game.
That's a good game. It's just-
I think you should be better off as a box of confetti.
I really thought Eric was gonna go with the assault rifle.
I knew you guys thought that. That's why I,
I
just
really
switched it up
thought-
so I can, you know, what
That
I'm saying.
surprised me. I'm shocked. You can't see my face, but I'm shocked. Do you want to try a different one?
I mean, I was thinking blindness was like forever blind. That's something that's way more than it can be cured tomorrow. A bitch slap is a temporary thing.
Well, it's like
that saved you from more.
But these aren't necessarily affecting me. I could use them. You know what I'm saying? Like, if Eric had chosen an assault rifle,
Doesn't mean I was going to shoot him with one. It means that
could-
he could use it.
yeah,
So he can use the bitch slap.
he could say, "Oh, if
We're just helping you out with your argument.
Don't personalize the bitch slap then. Then I'm not slapping you. I'm slapping someone else.
Well, you
Well,
personalized
yeah,
it by
but
saying
you
you were going to slap
personally-
him.
Well,
yeah.
we're trying to convince you.
yeah,
Yeah, convince him
I would
to
rather
use
be
it.
blind than receive a bitch slap because
Well, then
apparently
I'm
there's
bitch
a cure for
slapping some
blindness.
homeless guy.
Huh? Say that again?
I said, then I'm gonna bitch slap some homeless guy.
No, but now it's not. It's not about you though. It's about me.
I hate this game.
I feel like he's going to bitch slap himself.
It's rigged.
Bink. All right. Well, looks like I won that round.
I don't know about that. This is a silly game.
That does it for today. Thank you for listening to The Cast. Be sure to give a quick look at the description for the social media links and give us a reply with any questions or topics that you would like to hear on the show. If they're good enough, we would love to read them on the show and give a quick shout out. Have a good night, and remember,
I'll get you next time, Mr. Gadget. Next time.